With Chapter 1 out of the way, I can now turn my attention to Chapter 2, where things get more exciting. The first mission I will look at is Polite Society Valentine style. The objectives are as follows: return the lost wagon to its owner, and find Karen within 45 seconds. This one is an easy one to get a gold medal on. I completed this mission during a regular playthrough rather than on a replay. There are some advantages to this, being that you can ensure that Arthur has gold cores, but for this mission it doesn't really matter either way. Arthur agrees to go into town with Uncle, and the girls also join you. You start in the driver's seat of the wagon, and you just need to follow the yellow waypoint marker as usual, whilst enjoying the girls' sing-along. The only advice I have at this point is, if you're on a regular playthrough, it's a good idea to whistle your horse and make it follow you to Valentine. Otherwise you will be left without a ride after the mission is over.
Ladies, sing us a song.
Whilst making your way to Valentine on the wagon, the first objective can be met by assisting the coach driver with his escaped horse. Make sure you slow the wagon to a stop using R1 or right bumper and get off the wagon and speak to the coach driver. Be sure to press L2 or the left trigger to interact with him. If you make a mistake and press R2 instead, you'll make Arthur pull out his sidearm, and this action will scare the driver off. If that happens to you, you will need to restart the mission because you would have failed the objective to help the driver. You then just need to go over to the white shy horse that has escaped and use the L2 or the left trigger button to calm it before approaching it. There's no time constraints for this mission, so it doesn't matter how long this part takes you.
Whoa, easy. Easy. You're okay.
Once the horse has been calmed, you then approach it and either lead it or ride it back towards the driver. It's actually quicker to ride it, but the choice is up to you really, whichever way you want to do it. As you walk towards the driver, Arthur will automatically let go of the reins. You're then free to get back on the wagon and start driving it again towards Valentine.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
Now you just need to follow the yellow waypoint marker through to Valentine. You might have to stop when you get near the train station to let a train pass. There is a shortcut here at the crossroads by turning left instead of right if you're in a hurry. This will lead you directly to the stables as well, and you won't get penalised by Rockstar's harsh restrictions within missions. Either way, you will need to follow the road until you reach the stables and park the wagon up. Don't forget that in order to slow down the wagon, you need to use R1 or the right trigger. You will need to stop directly in the yellow circle for the next part of the mission to be triggered.
Bad man, Arthur Morgan.
Uncle will then take you to the store to introduce you to the delights of shopping.
You're my favorite parasite.
You don't need to actually buy anything in the shop if you don't want, even when the game prompts you to do so. In order to trigger the next cutscene, you can just ignore the game prompts and leave the store again. During the cutscene, Mary Beth will tell you that Karen was last seen going into the hotel and that Tilly is across the street having bumped into someone from her past. It's at this stage that we'll be meeting our last objective, which is to find Karen within 45 seconds. The 45 seconds will not start until you've gone across the street to defend Tilly.
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Just get lost.
You have enough time here to get rid of the man, but as soon as he walks away, don't delay and run straight towards the door of the hotel.
They're across the street.
Okay. Thanks, Arthur.
Uncle, look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
When you walk in the door, you don't need to waste time by speaking to the hotel owner. You just need to run straight up the stairs. Turn right at the top of the stairs and Karen will be in the very last room at the end of the corridor. Once at the door, you will see a prompt to allow you to kick the door in. And once you're through the door, you will have met your last objective.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
The rest of the mission focuses on Arthur being spotted by someone who recognises him from Blackwater. There are no further objectives or time constraints for this mission, and you can deal with the man from Blackwater in whatever way you choose to do so. I hope you find this guide helpful. Please do let me know in the comments section if you have any other helpful advice for others that I haven't included here.
Not one lick.
A link to the playlist for my guides on gold medal missions are linked in the description, along with many other helpful guides I've created for all aspects of this game.
Come on. You have a knife?